susunitan ko po.
Good afternoon, everyone. Put a little bit more on the mic, please. Thanks. Welcome to NEPAC. We apologize for the delay. But before we begin this afternoon's proceedings, kindly acknowledge our housekeeping rules. The food or drink is allowed inside the auditorium. That includes the chewing of gum, the drinking of water, and the eating of snacks. We kindly ask that you have this on the outside in the courtyard. In the courtyard houses our restrooms. As you go straight through the doors at the top, you take a right straight down. There houses the female restrooms. Further down on the same side houses the male restrooms. Kindly acknowledge on either side of the auditorium our exit signs in the event of an emergency. We kindly ask that you put your cell phones on silent or airplane mode. The management and staff is in no way responsible for any personal items left behind, and we kindly ask that you be very mindful of this. I just need to stress on this. We are having a real problem here at NEPAC with persons forgetting their things. I have several sweaters, jackets, I have a smartwatch, two cell phones, bottles. These are all items that are housed in my office. I don't know who they belong to. I am encouraging everyone, please take it seriously. When you get up from your seats, ensure that you check your surrounding areas to ensure you have everything. Okay? Um, we want to say welcome to each and every one of you here. Special welcome, of course, to those who are going to be competing this afternoon. We here at NEPAC wish each and every one of you the very best in this afternoon's exercise. We are going to begin in short order, and I turn the mic over to whoever the person who is hosting. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Come on, I know we're a bit chilly this afternoon, but y'all can give me a warmer greeting than that. Good afternoon, everyone. Nice, I love it. Can we all stand for the arrival of the Deputy Governor General for Nevis, Her Honor Mrs. Hyleta Liburd? Thank you so much for your cooperation. Can we remain standing as we call Minister Julius to give us our opening prayer? Minister Julius.
Pleasant good afternoon to each and every one. May I ask you to bow your heads in prayer with me at this time. Almighty God and Heavenly Father, we are grateful that you are God, that you have seen it fit, oh God, this afternoon to allow us to be here. Father God, we could have been elsewhere and anything could have happened this afternoon. But Father God, you have kept us safe, and so we are grateful. Mighty God, we pray, oh God, this afternoon that you would be with every student that would participate here this afternoon. Father, make this session be easy. Father God, calm all their nerves this afternoon, mighty God, and give them the ability to function and function well. Father, we pray, oh God, for all the persons who in some way would have made today the day that it has been. Father God, you would continue to strengthen them. Pray, mighty God, for the person who's cheering, that you would be with her, almighty God. Father, be in everything that is done and said here today. In the mighty name of Jesus we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Minister Julius. And can we remain standing for the rendition of the national anthem being done by Ariana and Nathan Daniel? Wonderfully done. And look how small he is. Great job, Nathan and Ariana. You may be seated. Now that we are all comfortable in our seats, kindly let me welcome you to the Bank of Nevis 2025 Tourism Youth Congress. Raise your hands if you're feeling the vibes, if you're ready to be here, ready to listen. We're not feeling the vibes? Well, I'm feeling the vibe. So I hope you catch the vibe. Okay, let me welcome our dignitaries that are here. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our Deputy Governor General for Nevis, Her Honor, Miss Hailita Liebert. Welcome. Also like to welcome our Permanent Secretary of Tourism, Mr. John Hanley. We'll also like to acknowledge Mr. Theon Jones, Interim Administrator in the Nevis Tourism Authority. I also see Miss Londa Brown, Principal Education Officer. I also see Miss Zanella Claxton, Permanent Secretary of Education, Ministry of Tourism staff, principals and teachers of the participating schools, our Caribbean, not just Nevis, Caribbean Youth Junior Minister, Kiana Warner. Where is she? All right, hi girl. Our distinguished students participating today. Can you give them a wave? Let's see you. Those are the children who are sharply dressed, so be careful with your fingers. You don't want to get cut. All right? We also acknowledge our parents, specially invited guests, and all who are here under the sound of my voice. Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Samish Kozia, and I am tasked with the responsibility of being your Madam Chair for this afternoon's event. Before I continue, I would like to welcome to the podium Miss Vanessa Webb, our Product Development Manager for the Nevis Tourism Authority. Let's welcome her, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Our 2012 Junior Minister of Tourism for Nevis, who represented us to a very high standard in St. Kitts at the Caribbean Tourism Organization State of the Industry Conference then. I warmly welcome everyone gathered here to witness our Bank of Nevis 2025 Tourism Youth Congress. The protocol has been established. However, let me warmly welcome Her Honor, Mrs. Hailita Liebert. We are grateful that you have graced us with your presence. And we also want to acknowledge our Permanent Secretary, Mr. John Hanley. We want to salute in a very special way our main sponsor for today. That is our platinum sponsor, the Bank of Nevis Limited. Bank of Nevis has been doing this now. They've stayed committed with us for over 12 years, and we greatly appreciate this sterling support. I also would like to acknowledge the colleagues at our Ministry of Tourism, my colleagues who work extremely hard, very diligent workers, to ensuring that each year we are able to put on these programs for our students. And we have a team of tourism educators. There are tourism education officers, and some of them are in the corner to my right. I want to ask them to please stand and be recognized. They go out to school, primary schools, and once per week, each school gets a 45-minute class. Okay. I would have done that for many, many, many years myself, and I like to see that they also have the same zeal. So I want to thank them and the teachers who work closely with our star students to ensure that they are here, and as usual, they always deliver to a very high standard. Just to say that the Tourism Youth Congress, it is an initiative of the Caribbean Tourism Organization. So its main aim is to stimulate youth interest in tourism, because they're the ones who will be the leaders in the tourism industry tomorrow. And of course, they can be involved in leading today as well, because they always have brilliant ideas. We welcome those who have come on board bravely to present on the topics. The topics are given to us from the CTO, and they're quite intriguing this year. We will hear about these topics a little later on, but we just want to say thank you to those students and welcome to their parents, welcome one and all for being here this afternoon. Thank you very much for your presence with us. May God bless this deliberation. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Webb. Thank you, Miss Webb. Sorry, I'm marrying everyone this afternoon. Apologies. Okay. Now we'll have our brief remarks from our CEO, Mr. Denrick Liebert of the Bank of Nevis. Is he with us this afternoon? Okay. Well, he's not here, but we'll have his representative, Mr. Val Henry, the representative from Bank of Nevis, to give us a few brief remarks. Welcome him as he comes, please.
Thank you, and good afternoon to everyone. No. This is Nevis. Good afternoon to everyone. No, I don't feel like I'm in Nevis. It's truly a pleasure for me to represent the Bank of Nevis, the title sponsor for this important event. And I want to extend the words of congratulations to all the participants and to the organizers on behalf of the CEO of the bank, Mr. Denrick Liebert, who is currently on St. Kitts taking care of some urgent matters that he had to go through. But he wanted me to communicate with you that he's truly sorry that he couldn't be here because he wanted to be here. He was at the launch a few weeks ago and had been looking forward to be here with you this afternoon. So unfortunately for you, you're stuck with me for the next brief moment. It's truly a pleasure because we at the Bank of Nevis see this as an exciting and inspiring gathering, this event, which is the Bank of Nevis Youth Tourism or Tourism Youth Congress. The event is more than a competition for us. It is a platform for passion, purpose, and possibility. Each of you here has chosen to step forward, to use your voice, your creativity, and your ideas to reimagine the future of tourism for our beautiful island, Nevis. That alone, I would say, makes you all winners, certainly in my book and the book of the Bank of Nevis. Tourism is not just about hotels, restaurants, beaches, etc. Tourism really, in a true sense, is about culture. And culture is about the people, we, the people. It is also about our historic attributes and assets. And it's about the way of life of all of Nevis. It's about people who breathe life into every village, no matter where it is, every festival and every historic landmark. And today you have the chance to represent those stories of Nevis, to become ambassadors for Nevis, not just at home, but to the world. As we look to select our next honorary youth minister of tourism, we are looking for someone who can represent the hopes and the dreams of their peers. Someone who can speak boldly, and someone who can think creatively and lead with a heart. But most importantly, someone who understands that tourism is about connection, connecting people to places, to experiences, and to each other. And just let me say in closing, as you step forward to share your thoughts today, participants, know that you are helping to shape the next chapter of tourism in Nevis. You are paving the way or proving that our youth, are not just the future, you are the now. On behalf of the entire management, staff, directorship of the Bank of Nevis, and also on behalf of the organizers, I want to say, compete hard, compete fairly, but compete with a spirit of achievement and success. And also share your ideas with courage and with confidence. And look back at today's event as one that you can check off as having achieved with great success in your lifespan. Congratulations to you for participating. Best luck to the best team. Best luck to the emerging winners. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Henry. Sound words. And we thank you for continually sponsoring this event. As he rightfully said, we are fostering ambassadors of Nevis. Young persons who can go out there and market our country so that it can be more sustainable and a better country for all. Now we move on to our brief remarks from our Principal Education Officer, Miss Londa Brown. Can we welcome her to the podium, please?
All protocols having been established, please allow me to wish everyone here this afternoon a pleasant afternoon. I am so very proud of our students this afternoon who are going to be representing their various schools, their peers, and themselves in this, the Tourism Youth Congress. The participation in this event this afternoon is not just a testimony to your own eloquence and your own ability to express yourself clearly, and your own courage, but it also demonstrates the power of young voices, the power of youth in the management and the affairs of Nevis. And I want to commend the Ministry of Tourism for acknowledging the power of your voices and staging this event again this year so that you can have input, not just by your participation in the topic, but by your presentations here today and the preparations that you will have made to get you here today. We want to say we commend you for doing so. The competition provides you with an opportunity to build skills in public speaking, building your confidence, sharpening your thinking skills, your communication skills. And I'm sure that all the preparation that you have done so far, you are already seeing the benefits of those skills in your everyday life, in your schoolwork, in your assignments, in your speaking with your peers and your relatives. And I encourage you, as you come to the platform today, to speak with passion, to speak with purpose, to speak truth to what you are presenting. You know it. You've done the research. You've put the work in, and we are looking forward to your presentations here this afternoon. Remember that you are joining the ranks of orators who stood in this same auditorium, in the same space where you are going to sit in a few minutes, representing their schools and their families, and they have done so well. So I encourage you, as you step forward this afternoon, ignore the nerves, they'll go away. Enjoy the excitement of this experience, relish in the support that you have from the persons who are listening online and who are here in the audience to support you. And remember that you have our support in all you do, because your very participation here this afternoon means that you're standing just a top above the rest. And I want to wish you all the best as you present here this afternoon, and may the best presentation win.
Thank you so much, Ms. Brown. Now we would like to invite to the podium Mr. John Hanley, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism. Mr. Hanley.
A pleasant good afternoon to everyone. I take great pleasure and privilege in welcoming all of you, and the protocol has been established, and I hereby adopt the protocol, save and accept to specially recognize and acknowledge Her Honor, Mrs. Hailita Liebert. I would also like to recognize my colleague at the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Vanessa Webb, our Product Development Manager. And I want you to put your hands together for Ms. Webb. When it comes to tourism education at the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Webb has been the engine. Ms. Webb has been a Caribbean level exemplar, and I'm really appreciative of her efforts. I want to especially also recognize Ms. Kiana Warner, who is currently the Caribbean Junior Minister. Put your hands together for her as well. She has made Nevis very, very proud, because when you come up against all these nations around the Caribbean, and little Nevis is up there with all of them, we do feel very proud of her. And I want to especially welcome the students from the 3 schools who will be participating this afternoon in the Tourism Youth Congress. The Youth Congress is important as it develops your oratorical skills, your speaking skills, and presentation skills. It also helps you to get exposure to the tourism product, not only on Nevis, but also on St. Kitts, so you get exposed. They have been in the preparation running up to the Tourism Youth Congress, been exposed to the tourism product on both islands, and also in the process of preparing for today, our students would have been honed, their social and team building skills would have been honed. So this is a great opportunity, which, as Ms. Webb pointed out earlier, is based on the Caribbean Tourism Organization's Youth Congress. They are the ones who initiated this idea. Before I close, I want to quickly point out that our Tourism Youth Congress is part of our Exposition Nevis Tourism Awareness Month, and we have a number of activities coming up. We have an entrepreneurship training workshop next week, Wednesday. We have a night at Passions Bar and Grill, where we will be supporting one of our local entrepreneurs. And we will be having, this Sunday coming, we'll be having a scenic tour around the island. And we'll culminate everything with a health fair at the Bath Hot Springs, our newly renovated Bath Hot Springs. Some of these ideas and some of these product development upgrades that we have been born from the ideas in this very Tourism Youth Congress. So we want to thank our students for the excellent ideas that they have put forward in our Tourism Youth Congress. So we encourage one and all to get engaged, participate in our Tourism Awareness Month. I want you to remember, as I always say, that tourism is everyone's business. And I wish all the best to all of the students, and especially the school that will eventually emerge champion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hanley. And before we proceed to the rules and guidelines, I'd just like to share my experience as the 2012 Junior Youth Minister of Tourism. I'd like to say to the participants that once you grace this stage, you are forever stamped, winner or not, as an ambassador for Nevis. And with that becomes a great responsibility, no matter where you go and no matter how old you get, because I would have been here, I'm not going to say how many years ago, but I would have been here, and it's up to this day, people still tell me, "Ah, you was the little girl that said," you know? So it stays with you. It is a torch that you have to carry for your entire life. So don't feel like because you don't win, that you don't have to continue marketing your island, or you're no longer an ambassador. You are. You are. And with that, I'd like to say, make sure that you're ready for the task. Make sure that you're always ready to speak about your country in the best light as possible. And make sure that you're always, always ready to take on whatever task is placed in front of you. Whoever will emerge winner will have to go up against other countries. Now, people like to say Nevis is small. But with small and Talawa, as we can prove, right? We can prove it, right, Miss Warner? We are small and Talawa. Now I'd like to invite Miss Giovanna Richards to give us the rules and guidelines for this afternoon's competition.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Tourism Youth Congress is structured to mirror our CTO Board of Directors meetings. Students must come prepared to share their knowledge and views with their fellow junior ministers/commissioners of tourism on one prepared topic. It is not a debating competition. It is a discussion amongst the junior ministers/commissioners which generates practical ideas that can be implemented at the national/regional level. There will be 2 rounds of presentations. Round 1. The Caribbean Tourism Organization prepares topics and sends to each country. Students are required to choose one topic to be researched and discussed at the Tourism Youth Congress. Each student will be given 3 minutes to express his or her ideas on the chosen topic. A yellow card will be held up at the 2 minutes. Then a bell will ring on the 3 minutes to indicate that the time is up. For speeches that go beyond the allotted time in each round, the following points will be deducted. 1 to 15 seconds over time, 1 minute. 15 to 30 seconds over time, 2 minutes. Sorry about that. For speeches that go beyond the allotted time in each round, the following points will be deducted. 1 to 15 seconds over time, 1 point. 15 to 30 seconds over time, 2 points. 30 to 45 seconds over time, 3 points. And 45 seconds to 1 minute, 4 points. Round 2. Tourism Youth Congress participants will also be asked to address a mystery topic. Students will select questions randomly. Students will be given 2 minutes to prepare their presentations for the mystery topic and 1 minute to speak on the topic. Judging criteria. Points to be allotted for the prepared speech. Knowledge of subject, 25 points. Level of preparedness, 20 points. Audibility and clarity, 15 points. Relevant content, 15 points. Presentation skills, 15 points. Appropriate use of visual aids, 10 points, for a total of 100 points. Points to be allotted for the mystery topic presentation. Soundness of points, 35 points. Logical development, 20 points. Audibility and clarity, 15 points. Command of language, 15 points. Posture and personality, 15 points, for a total of 100 points. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Richards. I hope we are all listening to the criteria, the rules and guidelines, and not our own criteria. Now we'll have Ms. Lydia Lawrence to do the introduction of our judges and esteemed participants. Please welcome Ms. Lydia Lawrence.
Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, I'm tasked with the responsibility of introducing the participants and also reading the profile of the judges. First, I'll start with the profile of the judges. Mrs. Petal Daniel is a dynamic and accomplished professional with over a decade of experience in business administration and human resources. Her career began in 2009 as a teller at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, where she developed a strong foundation in financial operations and customer service. In 2011, she relocated to New York to pursue her Bachelor of Business Administration at Monroe College, graduating in 2014. While excelling academically, she also worked as a tutor in the college's business lab, as an administrative assistant at the law firm Gugliotta and Ponzini. During this time, she joined the National Association of Black Accounts, NABA, reflecting her ongoing commitment to professional development and community leadership. In 2014, she returned to Nevis and joined the prestigious Four Seasons Resort Nevis, where her journey in human resources began. Starting as a human resource coordinator, she brought dedication, creativity, and a strong people-first approach to her role. Over the next 7 years, her contributions were recognized with the Employee of the Year Award in 2017. Her leadership trajectory continued with promotions to Assistant People and Culture Manager in 2021. She subsequently, Her leadership trajectory continued with promotion to Assistant People and Culture Manager in 2021 and subsequently to People and Culture Manager, a role she currently holds. In this capacity, she champions employee engagement, inclusive workplace culture, and talent development. With a career grounded in service, integrity, leadership, Petal brings a deep passion for youth empowerment and personal growth. Her broad professional experience spanning finance, education, law, and hospitality shows her commitment to supporting the next generation of leaders. Can you please give a hand for Petal? Okay. The next profile, Ms. Claudia Walwin. Claudia Walwin began her professional journey in social work and social services, later transitioning into environmental services. She is currently a sociology lecturer at the Clarence Fitzgerald Bryan College, CFBC, where she strives to create a dynamic learning environment that fosters the edification and enrichment of her students. She holds a Bachelor of Science in Sociology with minors in Psychology and Social Policy, as well as a Master of Science in Urban and Regional Planning, graduating with distinction for research. Her diverse background equips her with a unique perspective that allows her to inspire and guide students in their academic and personal growth. Can you please give a hand for Ms. Claudia? Our lone male judge is Greg Phillip. Greg Bernard Phillip is the Chief Executive Officer at Nevis Sun Tours, creating luxury Caribbean vacation experiences for flexible individual travelers and groups, including C-suite executives and corporate professionals. His multi-industry work history as a corporate professional and C-suite executive provide a unique perspective in the travel industry, enabling a deep understanding of traveler needs and the importance of delivering specific results through personalized vacation experiences. Greg's leadership extends to the Nevis Tourism Authority, where he served as chairman and board member and as chief executive officer. Their work focused on tourism promotion and destination management, enhancing the tourism experience on the island known for its landscapes and clear waters. At Nevis Sun Tours, Greg focuses on providing authentic and immersive Caribbean vacations, customizing experiencing for discerning travelers, whether they are traveling solo, as couples, families, or in groups for leisure, meeting, or incentive trips. They are supported by an experienced team, including his wife and business partner, Maureen, and other seasoned travel professionals. His company, Nevis Sun Tours, recently won a most prestigious award in the travel industry, having capped the title Best New Tour Awardee from Azamara Cruises. Okay. Okay. Greg is also a published author. He published a travel business book entitled The Truth About Early Birds and Worms: How Travel Business Survive and Thrive After COVID-19. Greg has received the following accolades: Pioneer Award, Nevis Mango and Food Festival. It was Greg Phillip who initiated and started the beloved Mango Festival in Nevis. Okay. The Nevision Experience Award from the Ministry of Tourism. Okay. Earlier in his career, Greg was a manager at Scotiabank, bringing financial management and team leadership capabilities to the banking sector. Greg holds a Master of Business Administration and a Bachelor of Business Administration from the University of St. Thomas, Houston, Texas. Can we give him a hand, please? Okay. Okay. At this time, I'm going to name the participants, and as I call your name, can you please take your seat on stage? Okay. From the Gingerland Secondary School, Delonte Warner. From the Nevis International Secondary School, Lennon Shiverton. From the Gingerland Secondary School, Tikaje Maynard. From the Charlestown Secondary School, Asia Liebert. From the Nevis International Secondary School, Ithana Hill. And from the Gingerland Secondary School, Kayla Claxton. From the Charlestown Secondary School, Caden Hankins. Last but not least, from the Charlestown Secondary School, Michelle Boren. And I wish you all the best as you go through this afternoon's proceeding. May God bless you all.
Thank you, Ms. Lawrence. Now we'd like to invite our Youth Congress moderator, Ms. Kiana Warner, our Caribbean Junior Youth Minister of Tourism. Let's give it up for her. And she will call this event to order. Over to you, Ms. Warner.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming to this very important meeting that is the Tourism Youth Congress. Now, I would like you all to at least give them another round of applause. Being up here is very nerve-wracking and what's not. Okay, so first is the topics. I will read them out. Topic number 1, The three S's of the Caribbean tourism. Sustainable tourism, as defined by the Caribbean Tourism Organization, CTO, as tourism makes optimal use of social, natural, and cultural and financial resources for national development on an equitable and self-sustaining basis to provide a unique visitor experience and an improved quality of life through partnerships among governments, the private sector, and communities. One Caribbean 2020. Traditionally, Caribbean tourism has been centered on sea, sun, and sand. However, modern trends are reshaping the tourism landscape to focus on innovative, sustainable, and inclusive approaches. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, share your thoughts with your fellow ministers on 3 key strategies or innovations that can transform tourism in the Caribbean. Focus on effectively integrating smart technologies, ensuring sustainable practices, and promoting social inclusion to enhance the overall visitor experience while benefiting local communities. Topic number 2, leveraging his heritage for tourism and for development. Encouraging and supporting heritage tourism is one of the best things we can do for Caribbean island nations. It has positive economic impacts at the grassroots level, establishes and reinforces identity, differentiates you from other islands in the Caribbean, helps you to preserve a nation's cultural and historical heritage, and facilitates harmony and understanding among people. Heritage tourism refers to travel that centers around experiencing the cultural, historical, and natural treasures of a destination. It involves visiting places, artifacts, and activities that authentically represent the stories and people of the past and present. This type of tourism often includes exploring historical sites, museums, monuments, and traditional events. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, present to your colleagues your ministry's research on the potential for developing living history experiences as a unique tourism product for your destination. Include 3 actionable recommendations for implementing or enhancing such experiences in your destination. Topic 3, connecting the Caribbean with sustainable transport. Sustainable transport is not just about reducing emissions. It is about creating a resilient and efficient system that supports the economic and social well-being of Caribbean communities. Tourism stakeholders from the Caribbean Tourism Youth Organization members countries have emphasized the importance of improving transportation links between destinations to facilitate multi-destination travel. This enhancement can significantly improve the visitor experience and contribute to the growth of the regional economy. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, present to your colleagues a recommendation for innovative and sustainable transportation options that can be developed or improved to enhance connectivity within the Caribbean region. Outline 3 key strategies to effectively support and implement your recommendation. Topic 4, digital transformation in tourism. Digital transformation is not only just about technology. It is about reimagining how we can create valuable experiences for customers and how we can enhance their travel experiences through innovative solutions. Digital transformation is revolutionizing the tourism industry, reshaping how businesses operate and how travelers experience their journeys. It involves integrating digital tools onto every aspect of tourism, from marketing and booking to customer service and on-the-ground experiences. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, share with your colleagues 3 technological advances that your destination's tourism sector has utilized to enhance its unique travel experiences. Highlight the impacts of these advancements have had, such as their effects on tourism businesses, local communities, and the overall visitor experience. I would now like to call on Mr. Delante Warner from the Gingerland Secondary School to give his remarks. Okay, participants, please remember that to speak into your mic if you need to readjust it, and then you press the button to start it, okay? So now we'll have Mr. Delante Warner from the Gingerland Secondary School to give his remarks. Please welcome him.
Colleagues, the Caribbean has relied heavily on the economic power of the tourism industry for decades. Any attempt to enhance the Caribbean's tourism product must involve ICTA. An examination of our existing tourism product begs for improved efficiency, enhanced communication, and personalized tourist experiences. ICTA can do that. Instead of just scrolling through destinations, could you imagine potential visitors diving into vibrant previews of each island? From the adrenaline-inducing experience of Nevis's cross-channel swim, to the electrifying energy of Bahamas' Bay of Pigs, Dominica's magical rainforest, and TNT's doubles. Imagine leveraging the power of smart technology systems such as mobile apps, augmented and virtual reality, and data analysis to enhance customer experience, improve communication, and increase cost savings. Let us unify our efforts to revolutionize the way tourists interact with tourism destinations. Implementing ICTA keeps us in the competition and ultimately contributes to a more sustainable tourism industry. Secondly, ensuring sustainable practices is crucial to the transformation of the tourism industry. We cannot lag when globally sustainable tourism is gaining momentum. Adopting eco-friendly practices is crucial to minimizing the environmental impacts of travel while maximizing benefits to local communities. Therefore, in conjunction with the CTO, we must effect policies where all tourism-related businesses are required to implement environmental practices, such as using materials that are reusable, recyclable, and biodegradable. So, through conservation, the tourism industry can balance human needs with environmental preservation, promoting efficient resource utilization for present and future generations. USDA 2022. Finally, can we augment a case for tourism transformation without addressing inclusion? Do we have insight into the diverse needs of our patrons? Does our tourism product cater for equity by providing for all individuals, the abled and disabled, so they can gain an authentic island experience? Making policies to ensure all tourists gain easy access to our destinations and services, gain cultural acceptance through respectful interactions and imagery, and foster a welcoming environment. Only then can no segregation, no discrimination, just inclusion be our mantra. It is therefore incumbent on all of us as leaders of our beloved Caribbean to embrace the proposed strategies to enhance the overall visitor experience while benefiting our individual communities.
Thank you, Mr. Warner, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to make their notes. Okay, now we would like to invite Mr. Lennon Cheverton from the Nevis International Secondary School to give his remarks.
Colleagues, good afternoon. The World Economic Forum reports digitalization in travel and tourism will generate 300 billion US in 2025, shifting 100 billion from traditional players to new competitors. Innovation matters. As Eric Pearson, CEO, International Hotel Group stated, it's no longer big beating small, fast beating slow. Junior ministers, Nevis's digital revolution is now. I present Nevis, naturally inspired, digitally transformed. A strategic tech pivot highlighting three key aspects of our tourism product: marketing and sales, planning and journey, and on-site enhancement. Number one, click, book, belong. Marketing Nevis for the future. An interactive website features 360 virtual tours and immersive drone footage. Harnessing powerful analytics, social media targets prime markets with hashtag Nevis Naturally, TikTok trending. Influencer partnerships promote brand Nevis to millions, accessing exclusive circles. Gamified social media campaigns like, comment, win generate buzz. A curated YouTube mini-series renders authentic Nevis globally accessible, while a Times Square billboard beckons winter escape to Nevis's tropical shores. Number two, navigate Nevis enhanced. Let your journey plan itself. Ensuring stress-free planning and travel. Our site's mobile-friendly reservation platform connects to hotels, tours, experiences, and rentals. Apps like SKN Transit and Carib Tickets feature booking and schedules, making logistics a breeze. Nevis Cashless, coded by local developers, JadCash has revolutionized Navision travel. Soon to come, AI chatbots will provide 24/7 customer service and personalized itineraries. Number three, smart travel, island style. Technovations on the ground. An SKNRE developed robot for digital airport checks will ease the stress of arrival. Sustainable engineering technology, pioneered with solar and green roof design at Penny's Park, will be incorporated in all major site upgrades. Scannable QR codes at Nevis's History Museum are paving the way for rollout at key sites. Why not further enhance to virtual reality? Scan historic landmarks, get 3D visuals, historic images, and info. Colleagues, through digital transformation, Nevis has created a tourism ecosystem where local businesses thrive, communities innovate, and guests enjoy a seamless, memorable stay. Nevis Nice, digitally transformed.
Thank you, Mr. Shiverton, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to make their notes. Okay, now we will have from the representative from the Gingerland Secondary School, Mr. Tikaje Mena, to give his remarks.
One sky, one Caribbean, a flight plan for sustainability. Honorable Chair, esteemed colleagues, and champions of sustainable tourism, good afternoon. As Junior Minister of Tourism, I proudly present Caribbean Breeze Airline, CBA, a bold initiative that reduces toxic emissions, all while strengthening the Caribbean's economic and social fabric. Gone are the days of jokingly saying that late is always late. CBA promises to leave islands and thrive sustainably, connecting our people and boosting regional prosperity with a sustainable fleet. To achieve this, I propose a three-phase strategy. Firstly, green investment. We must move beyond just planes. We must invest in principles. CBA will partner with clean tech investors and environmentally conscious carriers like British Airways to explore biofuels, low-emission aircraft, and solar-powered airport hubs. Colleagues, these are not financial alliances alone. They are air currents to a green future. Secondly, smart design. CBA will prioritize direct, fuel-efficient routes that not only reduce emissions, but also link travelers to ecotourism destinations and green-certified resorts across the Caribbean. By partnering with local tour operators and sustainable businesses, CBA will create travel experiences that support conservation, empower communities, and showcase our region's natural and cultural heritage, turning each flight into a journey of responsible exploration and economic upliftment. Thirdly, regional impact. CBA's Eco-First model will inspire competitors to follow. This means cheaper regional flights, new green jobs, and a Caribbean aviation industry built on climate responsibility. We're not just launching an airline, we're leading a movement where profit meets purpose. What does this mean for our people? Finally, Uncle Tom got from Barbados to sink it for $5. Of course, that's a joke, but the point is made. Colleagues, it's time we stand on regional identity built on climate responsibility. The Caribbean has always been defined by motion of tides, of trade winds, of cultures converging. Today, I take the opportunity to define that motion by intentional, sustainable progress. Let us fuel not just engines, but ambitions. Lift not just passengers, but communities, and chart a course toward a united, sustainable Caribbean. Your Junior Minister of Tourism, Tikaji Maynard. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Maynard, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to deliberate. Now we'll have the representative from the Charlestown Secondary School, Miss Aja Liber, to give her remarks.
Esteemed members of this important meeting, good day. As Junior Minister of Tourism, I wish to highlight that leveraging heritage tourism is critical, as 78% of travelers are interested in the heritage of the place they visit. Historic England 2024. My ministry's 3 actionable living history recommendations through the HERO program are sure to enhance heritage tourism in Nevis. HE, historically enhancing. HERO will offer an educational software that mirrors Google Lens, named Nevis HD, Historic Discovery. Most islands' history is taught through tours and drawn-out commentaries. Nevis HD will elevate our rich history before, during, and after guided tours. Imagine taking a peaceful walk along Gallows Bay and taking a selfie with the Crystal Ocean in the back, and learning its history during slavery, or taking a snapshot of the acacia tree and discovering why Nevisians call it a kusha tree, both using audio-visual from a living Nevisian historical figure. Colleagues, in no other Caribbean country will you encounter such advanced technology as Nevis HD, the software for an incomparable living historic Nevisian experience. R, revolutionary. Here we'll offer augmented reality, AR, as 65% of tourists are more attracted to adventurous tourism packages, UNWTO 2024. Thus, QR codes will be located at every historical site in Nevis, such as the Bath Hotel, the first hotel built in the Caribbean, and at Fort Charles, the island defense system from French attacks in 1706. After scanning, tourists will immerse into scenes of our Nevisian past with actors. Picture the spine-tingling folklore of demise at Eden Brown Estate in real time, the wedding, the duel between the groom and his best man, and when the night is still enough. Maybe, just maybe, hearing the cries of the bride-to-be. AR history experiences will stimulate economic growth by providing jobs for locals and separate Nevis from being Americanized. O, originality. Here we'll provide guests with a genuine hands-on experience from our local elders through live demonstrations, cultural and experiential learning and live storytelling of Nevisian treasures like the Conky and Sandbox toy. Moderator, to make this experience more memorable, tourists would take the Nevisian handcrafted goods to their home countries. Ultimately, live demonstration celebrates and preserves Nevis' traditions and talents for future generations, whilst creating deeper appreciation and return visits to our shores. Colleagues, through HERO, all stakeholders are co-creators. Nevisian unique treasures are showcased and tourist spending and job creation booms. By allowing others to live it, we prevent our history from disappearing into glass boxes in museums or random chapters in history books. Let's collaborate to revolutionize the minds of visitors about Nevis' heritage tourism, making us the ultimate destination for heritage tourism through my ministry's HERO. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Liebert, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to make their notes. We will now have from the Nevis the Nevis International Secondary School, Miss Ethania Hill to give her remarks.
Fellow junior ministers, audience, good afternoon. Nevis, an island rich in history, culture, and natural beauty, where past and present live as one. According to EU 2024, heritage travelers offer immense potential with a global market share of $600 billion in 2024. Research further shows that heritage travelers stay 22% longer and spend 38% more than other tourists. Additionally, women comprise 64% of all travelers. Nevis's visitors crave connections with the legacies of our land. I am delighted to present 3 key proposals for preserving and promoting Nevis's living history. 1. Echoes of Owali, through waters and time. Backdropped by historic Bath Spring, this immersive experience traces water's strategic role from indigenous roots to present. Costume interpreters portray Kalinago life, sharing folklore and healing plants growing springside. The journey continues at Bath Hotel, Nevis's Maritime Museum. Reenactments depict 18th century spa life, a living museum of historic cuisine and couture. Step through time and learn how water shaped Nevis, from naval battles to traditional fishing, lighter building, even piracy. 2. Roots and Rhythms Fest, Africa Calling, a vibrant festival of living history and African heritage. Afrofest boasts natural hair workshops and head tie wrapping, while a fashion extravaganza highlights Afrocentric designers. Food booth showcase Afro-Nivision culinary connection, jollof rice or cook-up. Storytellers recreate Anansi stories, while a language expose highlights Afro-influence on Nivision dialect, all to the rhythm of masquerades, moko-jumbi, and drums. 3. Nevis, Her Story, Daughters of the Soil, a curated female-led history tour. Scan site base for QR codes for stories of enslaved women who shaped resistance. Visit the birthplace of actress Cicely Tyson and singer Mel B, where visitors model and purchase traditional Nivision wear. Join heritage workshops in craft and herbal medicine led by local women at the Artisan Village. Empowering community, celebrating cultural identity, preserving stories and places for memories. Heritage tourism brought to life. This is Nevis's living history.
Thank you, Ms. Hill, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to deliberate. Now we will have from the Gingerland Secondary School, Miss Kayla Claxton to give her remarks.
In a world where tourism is constantly changing, Nevis has just what travelers are searching for: our culture, our unique stories, our living history. Cultural assets are more valuable now than ever, as they allow the development of a comparative advantage in an increasingly competitive tourism market and create unique local destinations in the midst of globalization. UNESCO's director, Anne Lemache. From Gen Z travel influencers to silver economy retirees, travelers are looking for diverse, dynamic experiences, which are not just a trip, but a transformation. With this in mind, I have curated 3 recommendations neatly packaged in a strategy captioned Ancestral Adventures. This fusion of education, entertainment, and local engagement will connect visitors to our rich history. At the heart of Ancestral Adventures is the Immerse Nevis mobile app. Tourists will receive personalized tour plans with the potential to be connected to registered tour guides based on their interest and location. On arrival at the sites, GPS-triggered audio and video content will be their guide. The inclusion of an in-app language translator with over 10 language options featuring ASL and local dialect will offer tourists an immersive experience that enables them to understand and speak a few of our local slangs. You know what I mean? Ancestral Adventures is not limited to technological integration. Our historical sites will come alive through interactive reenactments with local cultural practitioners where stories such as the wedding of Fanny Nisbet and Lord Nelson can be dramatized. Couples may participate in historic-themed destination weddings, sing I Do at the majestic grounds of Montpelier House or at the revitalized Eden Brown Estate, providing an alternate ending to its notorious wedding saga. Ancestral Adventures will transcend storytelling to include hands-on experiences. Through Culture Connect punch cards, tourists can join locals to prepare traditional dishes like conky or to learn art forms such as masquerades. This authentic culture exchange will transform tourists into cultural ambassadors. These 3 recommendations of technology, reenactments, and hands-on culture connections will offer Nevis a unique marketable edge, as any one or a combination will be supported by negotiated discounts to hotels and restaurants. So join me, the Honorable Kayla Claxton, in not just preserving our past, but activating it. We're forging a future where Nevis will be remembered forever.
Thank you, Ms. Claxton, for your remarks. We will now give the judges half a minute to make their notes. We will now have the representative from the Charlestown Secondary School, Mr. Caden Hunkins, to give his remarks.
Good afternoon, colleagues, judges, and members of the audience. Digital transformation is the integration of digital technology into all areas of business. Enterprise Projects 2019. Technology's impact on tourism is ever-changing, and Nevis has utilized several advancements to enhance its unique travel experiences. These include the creation of travel apps, websites, and the use of social media. Moderator, these technological advancements have positively impacted the vision stakeholders and visitor experience. Nevertheless, as Junior Minister of Tourism, my ministry would use innovations to double our economic rewards and increase visitor experience. Colleagues, travel apps makes traveling easier, according to 76% of global travelers, Travel Perk 2024. Thus, I proudly share SKN Transit app, which integrates transportation sightings and bookings in Nevis. While this app promotes global awareness of local businesses, more comprehensive apps are needed to avoid tourists constantly dealing with the go down so, go cross so to find a business to patronize. For instance, Nevis QPT, Quick package travel will personalize travel packages from booking a ferry to Nevis to guided tours to dining at local restaurants. Nevis Capital will enhance travel experiences through instant access to information, creating an itinerary to explore all of Nevis, distributing economic benefits to all local businesses in lesser known communities. Secondly, our websites such as nevisisland.com and ifare.kn promotes the convenience of booking local accommodation, restaurants, and ferries. These websites create an easily accessible and innovative way to explore Nevis. My ministry would modernize our websites by adding AI chatbots, the Nevis Naturally way, to streamline customer service through 24/7 support and tailored services, advancing travel experiences. Colleagues, AI, BP, chatbots will engage and increase tourist satisfaction, consequently promoting repeat visits, having more foreign exchange circulating within the Nevisian economy. Finally, Nevis is piquing the curiosity of potential visitors, utilizing popular social media platforms which enables real-time brand visibility, interaction with local stakeholders, and our unique culture, thus increasing visitation and economic benefits. Moderator, to make this experience better, my ministry will add augmented reality QR codes to all social media apps to give tourists an immersive feel after scanning, enticing them to come and experience Nevis naturally. Colleagues, innovative digital transformation gives visitors a scrumptious taste of Nevis. My ministry's innovation will advance our current technological advancements, providing a more comprehensive, digital, and economically rewarding unmatched travel experience in Nevis naturally. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hunkins, for your remarks. We'll now give the judges 30 seconds to make their notes. We will now have the representative from the Charlestown Secondary School, Mr. Mitchell Borin, for his remarks.
Esteemed judges, junior ministers, and guests, good afternoon. As Junior Minister of Tourism, I introduce the twin US for Caribbean tourism progress: smart, sustainable, and social tourism. Caribbean tourism has long relied on sea, sand, and sand, but we must evolve or risk being buried in the sands of the past. S1, smart tourism. Colleagues, today's tourists crave rich, seamless, and tech-forwarded experiences. UNWTO 2023. The answer, smart technologies. AI-powered virtual guides to augmented reality and contactless transactions offer immersive exploration and preservation of our cultural heritage. Imagine a tourist touring Charleston with their phone recreating history from colonial to modern times, or easily locating the Vision Cookup without asking 10 people first. Now picture Carib Easy, an interactive app to learn Caribbean treasures. Land in Jamaica and learn to skank sweet, or arrive in Nevis and learn to make pottery or hot sauce by Llewellyn, with the chance to win free samples. Moderator, smart tourism will generate income for community-based businesses by placing us at international doorsteps, drawing tourists in while preserving our heritage. S2, sustainable tourism. Failure to protect our pristine environment jeopardizes partnerships and community well-being. Fortunately, St. Vincent and Nevis have took renewable energy steps with use of local staffing. In their 2025 report, Winwatt Nevis Limited supplied over 25 million kilowatt hours of clean electricity. Additionally, we must expand eco-friendly practices. Wooden cabins themed blouse and skirt by my ministry that promote economic savings with no air conditioning, cooking outdoors, and hanging towels to be dried by our cool Caribbean breeze. Sustainable tourism protects natural treasures, saves our region millions by avoiding degradation, and promote futurity. Moderator, sustainability isn't a buzzword. It's survival for sure, Caribbean progress. S3, social tourism. We must keep tourism dollars in our Caribbean communities. Colleagues, we as locals must be at the table, not just investors and tourists. That's why we'll champion culinary workshops to cook authentic bus-up shot with a Trini chef, to medicinal lessons by Nevis bush doctors, or learning how to dance masquerade on beat. Moderator, these initiatives create a multiplier effect. Tourism is our bread and butter. We can't serve it stale. By prioritizing the 3 new S, it makes us resilient, the most sought after paradise, benefits all stakeholders, and celebrates our Caribbean soul. Let us boldly embrace the 3 new S for Caribbean tourism progress. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Boren, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to deliberate. Thank you all for your remarks. It was greatly appreciated. We will now be moving on to round 2 of the competition, the mystery topic question. I would just like to remind you all of the rules and how this segment will go. I will walk around the table and give students an envelope. This envelope has your mystery topic question in it. When I say, you will open the question and you will have 2 minutes to make your notes on your question. Then you will let me know which question you have and I will read it out and then you will have 1 minute to give your response. I will now come around and give your question. Open your questions. You now have 2 minutes to make your notes. Okay, students, please put down your pencils. Refrain from any writing now. All right, I will now read the 4 mystery topic questions for the audience. Question 1. Festivals attract tourists by offering unique experiences, often tied to the local culture. As Junior Minister of Tourism for the island of Nevis, propose one new festival that you would launch to attract more visitors to the island. Share the name of the festival, the time of year that it will be held, and the main features of the festival. Question 2. As Junior Minister of Tourism, how would you diversify our tourism product offering to attract our tourism product offerings to attract more families with children to Nevis? Question 3. As Junior Minister of Tourism for the island of Nevis, you are invited to make a presentation at a travel trade show highlighting Nevis as a premier tourist destination. What one main reason will you give why vacation seekers should visit Nevis? Question 4. In your capacity as Junior Minister of Tourism for the island of Nevis, give one program you will implement to ensure Nevis is kept clean and attractive all year around. I will now call on Mr. Dalante Warner from the Gingerland Secondary School to give his remarks.
Imagine being in a place where all you can hear is the call of nature, the birds and crickets chirping, the smell of fresh tropical breeze, the calm and serene nature, and most of all, a slow-paced lifestyle. That is Nevis. Children can be hectic, but here in Nevis, you can enjoy a calm and relaxing day at one of our local inns, Golden Rock Inn, Montpelier Estate, even go to the hot springs at Bath and enjoy a good time.
Thank you, Mr. Warner, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to deliberate. Mr. Warner, what was your topic? Or what was your question?
Question 2.
His question was, festivals attract tourists by offering unique experiences. Oh, Jesus Christ. As Junior Minister of Tourism, how would you diversify our tourism product offering to attract more families with children to Nevis? Now, students, please let us know your question and then you answer, okay? We will now have Mr. Lennon Shiverton from the Nevis International Secondary School to give his remarks.
Question 3. Question 3. Nevis has lots of special places. Junior Minister, would like to promote. One reason why vacation seekers should visit Nevis. One reason why vacation seekers should visit Nevis. Go there.
Thank you for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to deliberate. We will now invite Mr. Tikaje Maynard from the Gingerland Secondary School to give his answer.
Question 4. As Junior Minister of Tourism, I'd like to implement a Green Day program where everyone on our island will come together and clean, make our island spick and span. Our island spick and span, attracting everyone from all over to come and explore Nevis, a tranquil and nice place. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Maynard, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to deliberate. Now we will have Miss Aja Libert from the Charlestown Secondary School to give her answer.
Question 1. Esteemed members of this important meeting, a pleasant day again. I introduce to you Eco Expo. This event highlights the importance of preservance of the island's flora, fauna, and culture, whilst highlighting the beauty of these never-seen-before treasures of our islands. This will take place during the month of October because of the lack of major events during this time. It also takes advantage of tourists' love for adventure, taking them on extensive tours of the island, such as volcano hikes up Nevis Peak, snorkeling tours, and other island attractions, while simultaneously highlighting local conservation efforts and eco-friendly efforts. Incorporating AI technology would create a virtual guide which caters to solo travelers and persons interested in self-navigation. This event is about sustainability and preserving our island. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Libert, for your remarks. We will now give the judges half a minute to make their notes. We will now have Miss Ethania Hill from the Nevis International Secondary School to give her answer.
As Junior Minister of Tourism, something I would implement. My question is question. My question is question 4. Something I would implement is creating school. Creating school groups.
Thank you, Ms. Hill. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to make their notes. We will now have from the Gingerland Secondary School, Ms. Kayla Claxton to answer her question.
I received question number 1. As Junior Minister of Tourism, it is my duty to ensure that Nevis offers unique cultural experiences for tourists to enjoy. As such, I would create a community-based festival at the David Freeman Center of Excellence called the Bread Basket Day Fair. This will be held around Culturama time in Gingerland. The Bread Basket Day Fair will feature local businesses such as Bob Simas, Big Six Flavors, Rollins Masquerade, and the Honey Bee String Band. This will be actively marketed by social media influencers for all tourists to see and be attracted to the beautiful island of Nevis. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Claxton, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to make their notes. We will now have a response from Mr. Caden Hunkins from the Charlestown Secondary School.
Good afternoon again, colleagues, judges, and members of the audience. I receive question 2. As Junior Minister of Tourism, we have so many tourism products to offer. However, we barely see any families with children. That will end now by adding video games via AR through advertisement of social media. Children must come with their parents must come with their families to enjoy our video games through AR. But not only children could enjoy it, parents could as well. Imagine going back to, let's say, 1995 or before, as we've seen many older generations playing Mortal Kombat and many other different older generation games. With our video games being a tourism product now, parents can also enjoy this experience with their children. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hunkins, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to make their notes. Now we will have a response from the representative of the Charlestown Secondary School, Mr. Mitchell Boring.
Honorary Chair Lady, my question is question 3. Esteemed judges and fellow junior ministers, good afternoon again. As Junior Minister of Tourism, one reason I would give vacation seekers on why they should visit Nevis is to experience its natural ambience. Imagine guided rainforest hikes to Nevis Peak, sunrise yoga at Lovers Beach, farm-to-table experiences, or herbal workshops at the Nevis Botanical Gardens. Nevis is an island that promotes sustainability while tapping into the fast-growing eco-wellness and travel market. We'll also deploy AI apps to personalize guest itineraries and promote accessibility. Nevis is more than a gateway. It's a healing journey, and that's the bonus of local economic stimulation. It's a win for both visitors and residents. So I invite all tourists to come and experience my island Nevis naturally. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Boren, for your remarks. We will now give the judges 30 seconds to make their notes. That is the end of round 2, the mystery topic question. I would like to invite Mr. Daniel to escort our judges out into a different room to select our winners. This is a very hard task, so we wish them all good luck. Now I will be giving my experience as the 2024 to 2025 Regional Junior Minister of Tourism. Good afternoon to all distinguished guests, fellow youth delegates, tourism professionals, and passionate advocates for our region's future. My name is Kiana Warner, and I stand before you not only as a proud representative of my community, but as the winner of the Sotic Tourism Youth Congress 2024, a moment that has truly been one of a rewarding milestone in my journey. But before the title, the trophy, and the applause, there was a little girl watching her mother pursue a tourism degree at the University of the Virgin Islands. My mommy right there. I would sit with her as she studied, listening to her speak passionately about sustainable tourism, heritage preservation, and the economic potential that lies within our islands. That was where my curiosity began. That was the seed. Then, in primary school, I entered a tourism quiz. I was just beginning to understand the industry, but I gave it my all and I placed third. That moment may have seemed small to others, but to me, it was everything. It sparked confidence in me and planted a dream I've been nurturing ever since. When I walked into the Celtic 2024 Youth Congress, I brought that dream with me. I spoke from the heart, not just about policies or plans, but about people, places, and the powerful potential of tourism to change lives. Winning the Congress was not only just a personal achievement, it was a reflection of my achievement. It was a reflection of my community, my culture, and the experiences that have shaped me. Sotic 2024 reminded me that young voices matter. It reminded me that we, the youth, are not just the future of tourism. We are already making an impact. As I continue this journey, I carry with me not only the title of the Youth Congress winner, but a responsibility to inspire, to innovate, and to advocate for a tourism industry that is inclusive, sustainable, and rooted in pride for who we are. Thank you all for believing in me. Thank you for believing in the power of the youth. And thank you for helping me shape the journey that has only just begun. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Again, there you've had it. Our delegates have spoken. We've come to almost the end of our 2025 Tourism Youth Congress. Oh, we're having a word from our sponsors.
How will you attract children? Your child, how will you attract children to the area?
So we are looking back at their journey coming to this point. And now we're having a word from our sponsors, it seems like. Let's bring up the Bank of Nevis. Let's thank the Bank of Nevis for continually supporting this event year after year. Mr. Henry, thank you, and we look forward to you next year. Already? So they want it during this? What does this say? When they finish with this, we're going to go around, and ask them. So would you like, so we'll have the floor open. Okay, let me write down what we expect. First, I'm going to ask them about their experience. Anybody want to share their experience? Because I feel like this will just tell a bit. Okay. Clarify what we are doing. So we were saying, this way we were saying we're going to have the children give their experience and then we're going to look at it. Oh, okay. Yeah, just to... So don't answer. Just ask them. Okay?
Presentation there today, okay? Now, when the bank and Nevis thing comes up, I will tell you, so don't say it again. Okay, sir. This is just your journey. Okay.
She wants us to ask.
Just hope they flow generally. What's our game plan? So
We're going to have the students to give their remarks, starting from come down.
First, we're going to congratulate and invite the audience to give them a round of applause. And then you ask them, let's just start with the remarks. So let them know the remarks. And then, this will need to coordinate this better, because she can't do it yesterday.
Yeah, we don't just have the students give their remarks and then we're going to open about their experience.
About their experience.
And then I'll go ahead.
Let's write.
I'm going to run to the bathroom.
congratulate. How were your preparations and open the floor?
So just say congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate our participants one more time.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can we give another round of applause for our lovely participants on the stage today? It takes a lot of confidence to come up here and to do what they did, so participants, congratulations. Now, we would like each participant, starting from Mr. Warner to Mr. Boring, to give their experience. How was the preparations? How was the research? How was the day out in the field?
It can be scary coming up here on this stage and, proposing your ideas, your implementations in front of so many people, especially those who are more older than you and have more experience. But we worked hard. We did our research. We went out and collected experiences. And I think I can proudly say that all of us did well this afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I say it was a bit scary to come up here. I was very nervous. That best others.
Afternoon. This experience was rather exciting, but still frightening at the same time. But it was nice. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would just like to say from my personal experience, no matter how nervous I am now, I know that myself and everybody else put in their best effort and did everything that they could, and everybody here deserves to win. Thank you.
My experience was good. I enjoyed the food the most.
I think I can speak for all of us when I say the journey leading up to this Congress was an emotional roller coaster. If I cannot speak for all of you, it was for me. I experienced happiness, sadness, and anger all in one. But it was all worth it, and I think we all did amazing.
Good afternoon again. The experience and preparation was very excellent, I won't lie, but coming up here is extremely nerve-wracking. I'll be honest, we all did our best, we all did good, and I'm proud to say that I accompanied you throughout your journey, everyone. Thank you. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Some of you may look at me here on the stage and say I was calm, but trust me, it was very nerve-wracking. To all the other schools and companions, colleagues, I would like to thank you for sharing the stage with me today. From our first encounter at the public speaking session to today's competition, the journey with you has really been amazing. Thank you.
Amazing. Well, I can resonate with all of you and tell you that your experience feels like my own experience as well. And I'd like to make a little observation. Y'all see how many boys we have up here? Y'all see how many boys? Long time ago, you would have just one boy or maybe none at all. So let's give it up for the boys who are stepping up. And one other observation is that, do you see the camaraderie between these students? There's no cold feeling. Everyone is speaking as friends, as colleagues, and that is what we want to continue to foster, right, guys? All right. Now we're going to open the floor for any comments. Tourism Week is still here, and the muchly anticipated the tourism month, sorry. The muchly anticipated Mango Fest is coming up. Is there anything you want to see? Anything you're looking forward to? I know, Mr. Jones, I don't want to put you on the spot, but you can tell us what to expect there. So we're going to open the floor up to anyone that may have congratulatory comments to the participants. And I'll let Ms. Warner do that.
All right, I will be coming around with the mic. And anyone who would like to give any comments, congratulatory messages, anything.
Thank you. I always relish in the opportunity to market Mango Festival. I think you have a good crowd here. So yes, July 4th to the 6th, Nevis Mango Festival. Get your tickets there online, and I hope to see you there. It's going to be great. We have so much to offer. Last year we would have had record-breaking numbers of 2,536. And this year we're targeting over 3,000 persons. Of course, Nevis have over 44 different varieties of mango, so I'll see you there. But off of that, onto this. I must admit that I truly enjoyed myself, and I just want to say that I think they deserve another round of applause. The presentations were top-notch. I loved all of the ideas that you presented, and yes, everyone can't win, but in my eyes, you guys are all winners today. And I think I say this every year when I come here. At your age, I am not certain if I would have been there doing that. And it's just really, truly amazing when I see you guys up there and you present so confidently. And to be honest with you, there's so many things that you showed us today that we would love to implement, all of them. And I'm sure that Mr. Hanley is here thinking the same thing. But obviously, progress takes time, and we will see how far as possible that we could implement some of these changes. But with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys very much again for participating, and you're a winner in my books, and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you. I will now come to one of our junior ministers of tourism, Ms. Kalia, to give her remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. As a past junior minister, I would like to say that I really enjoy seeing the way the Congress has evolved. It wasn't even 5 years ago I participated, and I can already see the improvements. The topics are more timely. There's improvements in the way people are answering the questions, and I really feel proud of the students up here today, and I want to tell them that they all did amazing, and congratulations.
Now we'll have a teacher from the CSS. Either one of you? Having a teacher from each school present.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Miss Thibu. I am from the Charlestown Secondary School and the Nevis Sixth Form College. I have been working with the students for about 3-4 years now, and I could say the children really put their all into it. So based on what has been said earlier this afternoon, everyone won't get a place in the top 3. However, you are all winners, and I am proud of every single one of you on that stage. I love to see young people coming forward and participating in positive activities that would definitely help with their personal and professional development. So this is just the beginning, students. Continue to participate in different activities, and you would surely reap the benefits in the near future. Again, I want to congratulate all of you and wish you the very best, not only today, but in your entire life.
Thank you, Ms. Thibu. Let's head over to the middle row. Any student from the GSS would like to give any remarks? Like to give some remarks? You sure? You sure? Hello? Oh, okay. We like when the young children are interacting. So please give your name and what school you're from.
Thank you, Ms. Warner. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ajani Hodge. I am a student of the Gingerland Secondary School. I'd like to extend congratulations to everyone, especially those participating from my school, Year Panthers. Y'all did a very good job here this afternoon, and I'm quite impressed at how you all answered your questions and how you presented on the topics given. Keep up the good work, and congratulations to the winners, all of you, and the winner that will be crowned this afternoon.
Thank you. I will now move down to my school, the Charlestown Secondary School. Lions. Would any lion like to give any remarks? If you guys don't volunteer, I will tell you. All right, a brave lion here. Please give your name and some remarks.
My name is Marika Kendall. I don't have much to say, but all of you guys did well. Yeah.
Thank you, Marika. I will now move over to some people from tourism. Would anyone? Oh, we have a representative here.
Thank you very much. First, I want to do something very simple, and that is to congratulate you. I just want to say I first met her at the launch, the breakfast launch, and I was extremely impressed. I think you're a wonderful, smart, intelligent, and very, very eloquent young lady. And I want to say congratulations. There's no wonder that you're the Caribbean minister. No wonder at all about that. Okay, mommy, that was not for you, mom. Okay, good. All right. But in terms of today's contest, I was highly impressed. And my buddy John, I'm sure you've heard so many wonderful ideas throughout the years. Some of them I have heard today and in a similar competition in St. Kitts. They are actually feasible. They're doable. So I'm hoping that we can pay attention to the great content that we've heard today in other years. And as part of our tourism education, that we can begin to encourage our students not only to look a job in tourism, but to create jobs themselves and to become entrepreneurs, utilizing some of these wonderful ideas. And if they're not copyrighted soon, I'm going to steal a few. So I just want to encourage that there must be life beyond the competition to make it meaningful, and not only having a wonderful presentation by wonderful students every year, and sometimes, in the case of Nevis, 3 victories at the regional level, but we ought to take the ideas and transform them into businesses for local Nevisians. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I will come over to one of the tourism educators.
Good afternoon, everyone. I recall I was a part of the Tourism Youth Congress, and I can definitely say in my tenure, I could not have done what you guys did. So congratulations, especially with the mystery question. I definitely could not have done that. I felt like I would have walked off the stage. So congratulations to everyone. It's very I'm very elated to see the direction in which the future is going, especially when it comes to sustainability, and I'm happy to hear all of your ideas, so congratulations.
Thank you, Miss Elliott. I will now move up to the Nevis International Secondary School to give some remarks. I'm right here. Can we have a boy to give some remarks, please? Just say a few words, just a few words. Just your name and say congratulations. So now I want to go for you. Right here, sir. You want to say a few words? All right, seems like everybody is scared. So students, I myself would like to congratulate each and every one of you. I sat, well, not on this stage, but I sat where you guys are sitting and I was very nervous. So it takes a lot of confidence to do what you guys are doing. And to whoever the winner is, in no matter, you guys are all great. You all did amazing today with both presentations and mystery topic questions. After the winner is announced, please try to stay connected. Please stay in contact. Networking is very important. So try not to have any salty feelings, okay? All right. So I will go back to my co-host right here. Where? The vice principal in the blue. Vice principal? I will now come over to the vice principal of the Gingerland Secondary School to give some remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am happy to be here. I came a bit late. I couldn't make it before. But from the little that I heard, I'm very impressed. And so I want to congratulate all teams. You did well. You made Nevis proud. And we are so happy for you.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, while we're waiting for more comments or for the judge's decision, I'd like to commend the Ministry of Tourism. They have certainly improved this event over the past years. 13 years ago, we were in the Nevis Cultural Center, right there by the old artisan village, and at that time, it wasn't in the best shape, and that's why we're here at the NIPAC. We didn't even have technology. We didn't have nice slideshows to go with our speech. You just had to listen to our speech and imagine it. But now we don't even have to imagine. It's right there on the screen for you. So I'd like to commend the Ministry of Tourism for constantly evolving this event every year. Let's give them a hand, please.
So we're going to get the judge's decision first?
Well,
so it seems as though our judges are back. So now, yes, you can applaud them. They'd had a very difficult task ahead of them. So you know, you give your vote of thanks? Sure, I'll give it. We will now invite Mr. Tyrese Daniel for the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is both an honor and a privilege to extend heartfelt gratitude on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism, Nevis Island Administration, as we close another successful edition of the Bank of Nevis Tourism Youth Congress. Today has been a celebration of our youth, our culture, and our commitment to the growth of the tourism industry. And none of this would have been possible without the collective support of so many dedicated individuals and organizations. We begin by expressing our deepest thanks to our platinum sponsor, the Bank of Nevis. Your unwavering support and belief in the potential of our youth continues to be a pillar in this initiative. We also extend special appreciation to the Four Seasons Resort for their valued partnership. To our esteemed sponsors and contributors, we thank you sincerely for your generosity and support. In this time, I would like to highlight the different sponsors and persons that played a part in this successful event. Bananas Restaurant, Wally Beach Resort, the Nevis Tourism Authority, 869 Bar and Grill, Runway Grill, Buddy's Restaurants and Pizzeria, Zanzi's Bar, Nevis Peak Brewery Pub, and Tatoria, Islanda Water Sports, Vibes Beach Bar, Limes Beach Bar and Tours, Tropical Blossoms, Mount Nevis Hotel, Brimstone Hill National Park, Carabel Boutique. I'll also want to take the time to thank our partners from Syncits. As you saw, they were the ones that was giving us the tour of their different offices, as well as what Syncits has to offer in the tourism industry, which all of our different prospective candidates was able to experience. So thank you to the Department of Sports Syncits, the Ministry of Tourism Syncits, and the Syncits Tourism Authority. Special thanks to our production and support teams, the Nevis Television, for covering not only these events, but majority of our events for the month of activities. The Nevis Performing Arts Center, NEPAC, for hosting us in this beautiful venue today. Also, thank you to Mr. Alex Percival and his crew, Mr. Tesron Maynard, and Mr. Ruel Sargent Jr. Thank you for your technical and logistical assistance, as well as Mr. Sargent Jr. He was responsible for the tours on Nevis that they were able to experience. I'm sure you all had fun. We also extend thanks to the Department of Community Development for your behind-the-scenes support, and to the Ministry of Education for supporting the participation of our students and ensuring the education remains aligned with national development priorities. To our participating schools, your enthusiasm and preparation are commendable. To the students, you were outstanding. Your knowledge, poise, and passion was truly inspiring. To the teachers, parents, thank you for your invaluable support and mentorship for all the different students. It went into a lot of hard work to prep the students for this event, and we're very thankful for the support, not only from their parents, but the schools in general. You're welcome. Round of applause for the different schools and teachers. And to the staff members of the Ministry of Tourism, your dedication to planning and executing this event is the reason today has been a success. We are also, round of applause to the Ministry of Tourism. We are also proud to recognize those who played key roles in today's program. Our gracious chairperson, Mrs. Shomish Cozier.
Sorry, Thai tongue. A play on my name. Play on my name. Minister Julius Johnson for the inspiring opening prayer. Ariana and Nathan Daniel for their stirring rendition of the national anthem. Miss Vanessa Webb, Product Development Manager, for her warm welcoming remarks. Miss Londa Brown, Principal Education Officer from the Department of Education. Thank you for your encouraging and brief remarks. Mr. Val Henry of the VH Communications, representing the Bank of Nevis. We appreciate your leadership and support, and thank you for your continued partnership for this event. Round of applause to the Bank of Nevis. Mr. John Hanley, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Tourism, we appreciate your leadership and support as well in not only keeping us up to date on different ideologies and different concepts of what the Ministry of Tourism can achieve for these many events, but also supporting your staff members in the training and development. Special thanks to Ms. Travana Richards for presenting the rules and guidelines, Ms. Lydia Lawrence for introducing our esteemed judges and participants, Ms. Kiana Warner, our Youth Congress moderator, and the current CTO Caribbean Junior Minister of Tourism. You were poised, articulate, and truly exceptional. You're welcome. To Ms. Claudia Warren, for delivering the judge, well, to soon deliver the judge's final decision. And thank you in advance. Thank you for your time and contribution. Thank all the judges for your time and contributions for this event. Okay. To all the volunteers, thank you for your time and energy in making today's event smooth and successful. And last but not least, thank you. As we leave here today, let us carry with us the pride in what our young people have accomplished today, and a renewed commitment to nurture and support the future of tourism in Nevis and the wider Caribbean. Thank you all, and may we continue to build a brighter tomorrow together, starting today. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel, for moving the vote of thanks. For the moment we've all been waiting for, I would like to invite, for the judge's decision, Ms. Claudia Walwyn. Please welcome her.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of my fellow judges, we'd like to make a few remarks on the presentations before we get into the results. We'd first like to commend all of the participants. You did an excellent job. It is not easy to be in the spotlight, yes, right? And we recognize that your prepared speeches were very well prepared. Your video or multimedia presentations, they were also well timed and very informative. So we give commendation to the teachers as well and all who assisted in that preparation. So while we are commending, we'd like to commend the teachers, of course, the parents, your family, your friends, and your peers for assisting in your preparation. So I hope that you thank them again when you get back home. We must say that everyone displayed confidence in their prepared speech, and then it went away for some in the unseen round, or the mystery round as it was called. So we have to work on that. Well, back on the positive side, you showed great comfort, most of you in speaking to the audience, and that we must commend you for. I want, on behalf of the judges, of course, to let you know that you should take this experience for what it is worth. You've done it, and you will look back in years to come and you would reflect on things that you could have improved on and the things that you did well, and that is important. If you look at Lady Warner with her poise and the way that she, took charge of the event, this is something that you should look forward to doing as well. Take every opportunity to be able to lead your peers and even the rest of us. Okay? So we want you to build on this experience, and do not hang your heads whether you did well or you did not do so well. So some of the things that were not so well. Remember, your speech is a speech. It's a conversation with your peers. So when you are whoever is the winner, who will tell you just now, practice as if you are having a conversation. Remember to have eye contact with the person that you're speaking with and speak in a natural tone. Some of the body language, the gestures were excessive, and that can detract from your presentation. Be mindful that these are your peers. No matter what, these are your peers that you're speaking to. So you will speak to them in a tone that you would generally address your peers in. Friendly, and you're trying to inform them of something that you're hoping will convince them in the end. So you should have better use of your allotted time. Go to the bell. The last second. Say something. You must have something in your mind on the topic. Just say it. It's better to say something than to just allow the clock to run out. And how can you prepare to better use your time and have better presentation? Read more. The persons who read, we can tell, those who love to read, and it comes out in your presentation. The news is a good place to also gain posture. Skills on how you present yourself, your posture, your deportment, how you enunciate. So you listen to the news, watch the news. All of these things are on TikTok and wherever else young people go. I'm kind of older, so I may not have the platforms right, but you know what I mean. So every now and then, tune into the news, okay? Because that helps you in knowing what your peers across the region are doing, what's happening in their countries. Effort. Effort is important. And so you are to put in the last effort. Do not give up. Cannot emphasize that enough. And again, just practice as if it's a conversation with your peers. You want to inform them about your beautiful island, and so you do that with pride. Of course, the scores. In round number 1, we have with a score out of 100, we have 90.33, and we did an aggregate of an average of the 3 judges' score. Miss Claxton. And in second, so that was third. In second, with an average of 92.33, Mr. Warner. And let me get there. I'll get their school designation. And then in round 1, winning that round, Mr. Maynard with 95. Okay. In round number 2, the mystery round, an average again. In third place, Mr. Mitchell Boren, with an average of 78.67. And in second place, Miss Asia Liebert, 91 points. In first place in the second round with 93.67 points, Miss Claxton. And so for our overall winners, 1, 2, 3. So we'll start at third place from the Charleston Secondary School with an overall total of 164 points out of 200 is Mr. Mitchell Borin. In second place, from the Charleston Secondary School, is with a total of 172.67 points, Miss Asia Liebert. And with a total of 184 points out of the possible 200, our first place winner comes from the Gingerland Secondary School, Kayla Claxton. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for your patience. We are winding down. We've heard the decisions. We say congratulations to our 2025 Junior Minister, U.S. Junior Minister of Tourism for Nevis, and that's Miss Claxton. Congratulations. We want to say once again congratulations to all of the students. I know that was a tough one for the judges, and all of you were so brilliant in your presentation, your prepared speech, and I can see the depth of your research, your creativity, and you must be highly commended. We are going to go right into the prize giving, and so we want to round up soon. For your kind patience, there's a little snack on the outside to refill us. We've been here a little while. We want to welcome the Bank of Nevis representative, Mr. Val Henry, to please come and assist with the prize giving. And also Mr. John Hanley, our permanent secretary. Other members of staff assigned, Azalea Percival and Ms. Richards. Please can you come forward and assist as well with the prize giving as we sort out prizes for the winners. And all the students, all of you, and we ask our standby student to please join the team here. Our standby student is here. She was with us on tour. Not right now. Okay, we will get something to her for a thank you for joining this year's team. All right, so now we call on our third place winner, Mr. Mitchell Borin. We will present to him the third place trophy. To the front there, please. Third place trophy, and he also gets a lovely bag. With some gift items. We thank the Bank of Nevis for sponsoring our trophies. And great job. We thank the Nevis Tourism Authority for the bags for all the students. Congratulations, Michelle. And now we call on the second place winner from the Charleston Secondary School, Asia Liebert. Please come forward. Congratulations, Asia. And the winner of this year's BON Tourism Youth Congress, Miss Kayla Claxton. We will invite the bank to please be a part of this presentation as well to present the trophy. And we invite the teacher to please come quickly and join this photo, and then we'll have to, some persons may want to leave shortly. We want to invite quickly, please, the teacher, the principal teacher who is here from GSS, please. We can do the photo now. Okay, we're not seeing the teacher right now, okay. But we want to say once again, congratulations. After our formal presentation, others can please join the stage. Let me also say a little hello, please, to Deborah Lelouch, who has been with us for many years working with our Tourism Youth Congress. All right, and now for all the other students, please stand. Please stand. Okay, we will present you with your participating trophies and your gift bag as well. All students who would not have placed first, second, and third in the top three, you will receive your gift bags and participating trophies. So once you have received your first, second, or third trophy, yes, okay. You will not be included in this one. And we will save a bag for our student who took part on the field trips. We will have that delivered to the school. Congratulations, all of you are winners. We also have a gift bag for our moderator for today, our Caribbean Junior Minister of Tourism. Our Caribbean Junior Minister of Tourism, she has been involved with us throughout the year, being engaged in various activities, supporting us, and she's been a champion for young people to get involved in tourism, sustainable tourism, in any way they can. Thank you, Ms. Warner. Now we have more prizes. The reward for good work should be great prizes, right? So we have sponsoring first place winner, the Four Seasons Resort, Miss Kayla Claxton. You will receive dinner for two at Mango's Restaurant. And also from the Bank of Nevis, you will receive youth service account of $300 EC. Congratulations. Now, this is a process with the bank, so you will have to have your parents being involved in the signing off procedures, okay? All right. Second place winner, you will receive lunch for two at Bananas Restaurant and $200 easy dollars from the Bank of Nevis in Youth Savers. Okay, that's Asia Liebert. Congratulations. Third place winner, please come forward. You will receive from Oli Beach Resort lunch for two, and from the Bank of Nevis some monies as well, $150 starting a youth savings account. Other students will receive consolation prizes. 869 is sponsoring a large pizza, and the bank will also grant to you $80, the youth savings account. As consolation to all the students who participated. Nevis Peak Restaurant, large pizzas. Zanzibar, a large pizza, and $80. Runaway Grill. Buddy's Restaurant. I like those with the olives. They tend to have a lot with olives at the time. 869 Bar and Grill. And everyone received one? Everyone has one? So this one is for the junior minister, Caribbean junior minister. Congratulations. We now ask the teachers to please come forward and stand behind your team. We'd also like to show appreciation to the hard-working teachers. Some of them have been on the journey now for quite a number of years. And so we want to call them to please come forward so we can present to you a token of appreciation. Let us give the teachers a round of applause as they come forward. Can we please have a rep for the NISS school, a rep for all of the schools, so that we can quickly make our presentation to say thank you to the teachers. We say thank you to the schools. Thank you very much, Ms. Claxton. Principal Ms. Claxton is now permanent secretary of education. Thank you for partnering with us. And also your principal education officer, Londa Brown. We say a huge thank you for allowing our schools to be a part of this event each year. Thank you to the principals, teachers who allow time within the school curriculum so that the students can have this activity as well. So thank you very much to the Ministry and Department of Education. Ms. Bartlett, it's nice to see you back again with the school. You've been involved in some of our programs for many years. And we welcome the Deputy Principal of the Gingerland Secondary School, Mrs. Diane Hanley. Gingerland Secondary School is the winning school this year. Let us give Gingerland Secondary School a round of applause. All three secondary schools would have won at different time through the number of years that we've had our Tourism Youth Congress. Since inception, we started in 2007, where Ashley Paris was our first Junior Minister of Tourism. And since I think she was followed by Shalisa and quite a number of them. And they still keep in touch with us, you know, and offer to give support in many different ways. So we appreciate everyone who has come on board over the years to take part in our Tourism Youth Congress. We are now wrapping up. Thank you, teachers, for your hard work. And we look forward to joining regional students as Kayla Claxton will represent Nevis at the next Regional Tourism Youth Congress that is organized by the Caribbean Tourism Organization. And that is held during the State of the Industry Conference, which is a huge event for the CTO. And Kayla will take the stage there We also will have Miss Warner, who will return, and she will be the moderator for this year's 2025 City O Regional Youth Congress. So Nevis will have 2 students on the stage. Thank you. Yes, okay, so photo time now with first, second, and third. Sorry, there's a very important presentation we have to make to say thank you to the Bank of Nevis, and we ask Mr. Val Henry to please step forward to receive for us a token of appreciation from the bank. Mr. Hanley? Just to mention, Exposition Nevis is still on during the month of May. We have another island tour coming up. Thank you very much, Mr. Henry, for your presence here this afternoon. Please extend our gratitude to the CEO, Mr. Denrick Liburn, and the entire management and staff at the Bank of Nevis Limited. It's always a pleasure to work with them. They respond very quickly, and they're always on the ball with us. And we truly appreciate the generosity in continuing to support this event. So I was just saying, as we wrap up, we have an island tour coming up. And we also have a night at Passion next week, Wednesday, Mr. Daniel. Everybody give Mr. Daniel a round of applause. Mr. Daniel is the one who produced that video that you saw. He's so good with this film and technology. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Thank you to one and all. Our esteemed judges, you did an incredible job today. Thank you very much for taking time out of your very busy schedule to officiate in our 2025 BON Tourism Youth Congress. We really appreciate you being here. Soon, Claudia Walwyn might be billing the office because she's been doing this for us now for a number of years. We want to say thank you. May God bless us all. We invite persons to please come and have your photos. We want to have a photo with first, second, and third winners. And we want to have that with the bank and Mr. Hanley. And others are welcome to come and have your photo. On your way out, please take a snack. Thank you for being here. Get home safely. God bless you. Thank you very much. If I didn't thank anyone, I'm sorry, but we appreciate all of you being here. Thanks and God bless.